going on? It's just bringing it straight from my heart for me to you, because that's what I do. Another beautiful game of MLB The Show on the PS4 for me to you. It's great. I love it. Look at it yourself. There's no denying these sickening graphics on the PS4. I'm all about next-gen games and the quality of the graphics. I think that's an important thing when you're trying to sell somebody on buying a next-gen game and you have a next-gen system. I mean, shouldn't those two things be a prerequisite for you to buy the game? That should be a point of sale for you to purchase their game. And I think MLB The Show 2014 achieves that. Here you can see me. I'm pitching in the All-Star game. Actually, I'm an All-Star starter pitching. And I think this is one of the only single-player campaign games. I mean, there is more than, let's see, there is 6 slots, and then within those 6 slots of sub-games, I think there's like 12 extra sub-games inside of this game. I think you have exhibition, online, exhibition ranked, online ranked, fantasy, diamond, franchise online, franchise offline, just practicing, home run derby, community challenges, road to the show. This is what I'm doing, road to the show right here. And I don't know what other game that you get all of those things in this game. If you're on the fence about buying a game for the PlayStation, I would say even if you are not a sports fan, maybe you're a lukewarm fan of baseball or sports in general, if you just like sporting games, highly suggest getting it, because for the facts that I mentioned, there's like, I think, between 8 and 9 sub games within this game. So you think about it, you get like 9 games within this game, next gen graphics, AI unmatched to any other game, the algorithm mathematics for the way things move around this game. I mean, it's close to real. I mean, baseball drop, trajectory, hitting the ball, fielding the ball. I mean, it all makes sense. So, anyways, I was playing this game. I finally retired. I retired with 7 world championships, 7 World Series. I finished at, I think, 5th overall on PlayStation Network, PS4. 5th overall best pitcher on the PlayStation in the road to the show. I think I had 355 wins, 14 losses, and my ERA was 2.99. So a little under 3 runs a game. So if I had run support, I pretty much would win the games, or had nice closers. So look at it. Oh, he's so mad he got called on that. And the replays in this game are just phenomenal. This is the guy's calling a replay that he got mad. He got called a strike on. You know, I dropped that slider, not the slider, but the curveball in there. So I've been loving this game. Batting is incredibly hard in this game. I know, to me, being completely new to this game and never touching this game, you have to find what works for you. And if you guys want to see that, how to bat and stuff like that, I'll try to teach you guys. I pretty much got pitching down. There are some problems when you play online, like exhibition or online ranked games. You might wind up with somebody that doesn't have the best connection. And I don't know about if there's cloud service or not with this game, or what's going on. Maybe the person that I'm playing is like in Australia or Brazil or something like that, and it doesn't matter if you have the cloud service, because if you're too far away from the main hub or the server, the millisecond response time, it's not going to matter anyway. So you get some of those games, but not all the time. Oh, look at that. Fisticuffs shutting them down. OG Fist, look at that. Oh, dropping that curveball in there. Get out of there, son. And see, the great thing about this game is the AI is so good. You have to mix up your pitches between fastball, high-low, and throwing curves with change-ups. And, I mean, you start learning this stuff. You don't learn this in the beginning, but as every game goes along, and I'm going to surmise that you're going to learn that in batting too. Like you're going to learn certain pitching pitch counts, where the ball's likely going to be, you know, how the catcher is playing you. And there's some interesting stuff in this game. There's a lot of mind games with the way the AI is set up. I think it's the most intriguing single-player game that I've ever played for that simple fact alone. And how it matches realism, but still keeps in the video game aspect in part with what you're playing in. You know, you still keep that video game aspect of the game. You know, you still are playing a video game. I think I'm trying to get my point across here so you understand that, you know, even though it's realistic and it's running really well and you're loving it and everything like that, it's still a video game. And it comes across that way. You're enjoying yourself. You're having fun. You're like, it's incredible. Like, the crowd will start getting loud and you'll go into there and anyways, I wound up being a starter on the All-Star team, and you only get to pitch two innings, and we wound up winning the All-Star, and I was MVP, and I had to give my little shout-outs. Here's a manager congratulating me, see me on the bench. I'm there. He's like, "Good job, Fisticuffs. You did a great year. You're MVP." So he coming over to talk to me. It's stuff like that. It's little things, and that's what I'm talking about in my last Fisticuffs video. The little things that make something that's already better, like this game. And look at that, MVP. So I had to shout it out. Another great aspect of the PS4 is the instantaneousness of hitting the share button in those moments where, you know, it shows me I'm MVP, and I get to tweet that out. Man, how awesome is that? That's insane. Look at that. You know, I just became an MVP all-star starter. That's another accolade that was put up for me on my service in the major leagues as a pro. I think I wound up almost close to 300 million in earnings. I wound up in the Hall of Fame, and I'll show those videos later on. But I want to work on batting now, and I know there's other things that are coming up as well. So I'm intrigued about what the PS4 and the games that are coming out. I'm interested again. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. Now get the fuck out of here.